Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys all what you guys wanted, which was a story time. Now this one's gonna be a little more interesting than the others because I really got a shoe thrown at me. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's backtrack. So to start off, I was hired by a big retail store in like the busiest part of New York, and I was hired for the holiday season. So I knew already off the bat that it was gonna be super busy. I was gonna go there to work. I wasn't gonna be there to like chit chat with anyone or anything like that. Like I knew it was gonna be busy, right? So on the busiest day, Black Friday, I'm scheduled to go to work. Something told me that the day was just not gonna go as smooth as I thought it would. So whatever, I get ready, I end up going to work, I get to work, super busy, Black Friday, right? The first half of my shift, I was scheduled to be on the sales floor, and then the second half of my shift, I was scheduled to be on the register, the cashier. So the first half of my shift goes fine. You know, it's busy, but nothing uncommon, nothing crazy. So the second half of my shift, I get on the register, I go ahead and punch in my numbers, sign in, I'm going ahead and I'm ringing people out. Everything's going smoothly for like the first, I want to say like 45 minutes. Then after those 45 minutes are up, I get a woman who comes on the side of the register and is like, "Where's my clothes that was here?" So I'm looking at her and I'm like, this ain't it. And she's like, "No, I've been walking around this department store for the last 3 hours, and before I left the clothes here, I told you," emphasis on you, "to hold these things for me." Now I'm looking at Shorty like, no you didn't, ma. Like I just got here. I got here 45 minutes ago and I haven't seen you. I didn't know about these clothes that were here. For all I know, these clothes were set to be put back. So you didn't tell me, mommy. Like you didn't tell me, I promise. Obviously, she just told me that she spent the last 3 hours in the store, which I would honestly be very upset too if I told someone to take care of something after I've looked around for 3 hours to find these things. And then when I come back, like nothing's there. Like I would be very upset too, but I would be upset at the person who I told. You know what I'm saying? And she just came up to me, the closest person to the register, and was like hollering at me. So I'm over here trying to tell her, like, "Ma'am, calm down. You didn't tell me. Do you remember what it is that you picked up? And maybe I can go ahead and radio or walkie somebody to see if they can help you out with that. Maybe get you like a personal shopper or something." I'm giving her all of her options at this point because it is my first job and I'm on the register. I'm dealing with a whole line here. There's multiple registers open as well, so I'm not the only one there, but she's pretty much causing a scene right now because she's like getting very, very loud and cursing, just very upset at the fact that her stuff wasn't there. And I didn't know who was the person that was there before me, so it wasn't like I can go ahead and tell somebody. Once again, it's a very big department store, so it's my first job, clearly like my first week. I don't know what the I'm doing. Sorry? So she's like, "I told you to watch my things. I walk away for an hour and when I get back, nothing is here anymore. This is why nobody likes shopping here." Just going off and off and off on a tangent. So I'm over here like, okay, like relax. You're at this point you're yelling at me. You're not yelling at anybody else. You're taking out your anger at me. There's 4 other registers here, 4 other people here. And why am I the only one getting all this hate right now? So she's like, "I specifically told you," and now she's starting to point at me. So I'm like, do not point at me. Like, get your finger out of my face. So clearly she's very upset, and all of a sudden she goes, "I told your ass to watch my shit," and then she threw the shoes that she had in her hand at me. Yeah. So I'm over here fucking ducking shoes. Now I get really upset because I'm the type of person that I try to level with you, but if you get up here, I can also get up here. Granted, I'm not gonna anybody up because I'm like 90 pounds, but don't try me because I'm not a pendeja. The minute she throws the shoe at me, I pick it right back up from the floor and I'm like, "What's up? Like, say something else to me because now you provoked me, right? Now you threw a shoe at me. So What in the right mind makes you think that I can't just launch this shoe right back at you? Like, what makes you think I can't do that? So I'm over here and I'm like, I'm getting ready to launch the shoe at her because she's over here yelling at me and saying that it was me. And I'm like, ma'am, it was not me, shorty. Like, what's wrong with you? So I'm over here and I'm getting ready to throw the shoe right back at her because out of here. My manager grabs my hand and is like, what are you about to do? And I look over at her and I'm like, did you not just see that this woman launched her shoes at me? Did you not just see that this woman has been yelling at me for the last like 10 minutes and no one has said anything? And my manager literally just like looked at the woman and then looked at me and was like, you need to take a break. And I was like, I do not need to take no damn breaks. You need to escort this woman out the store because she just assaulted me. But no one gave a shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's how you're gonna do it? Fine. It is Black Friday. We are all busy. We are all irritated. There's no need for her to be throwing shit at me. Like, it's fucking Black Friday. You should expect to have long lines and not expect to leave the store with anything that you had in mind to leave with anyways. Like, pack it up. Tell her to go. Escort her out. What's going on? Like, I really didn't understand why the manager thought it was okay for this woman to launch her shoe at me. But needless to say, obviously, they told me to go take my break. And I obviously went to go take it because if you obviously know me, I'm pussy. And I'm not really gonna do anything. I'm all talk, but I'm not gonna sit here and argue with anybody. But yeah, so I went to go take my break. And when I come back, my manager had the nerve to tell me that I should be fired. And I didn't appreciate it because I was like, the fact that you guys take into consideration this woman more than you guys take into consideration me, considering I'm an employee to this fucking company. Yeah, I was a little disappointed. But needless to say, I got a shoe thrown at me at work in the middle of this Black Friday day. I got shoes launched at me. That is the quick story time. So I will go ahead and record more of these because I do know that you guys like these a lot. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't watched my previous video on 20 things about me, you should probably go ahead and check that out. Comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell button please to get notifications on when I go ahead and release new videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate it all. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys next time in my next video. Bye. Right? I should have probably not thrown that because if you guys were to actually see my room, there's like a little corner, there's mad shit there. But anyways, and my manager, always gotta be these damn managers.